Hey, what's up everybody? So, we're just gonna do a collection update video. Really, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the name of the video, you clicked on it, you kind of knew what you were in for. But before we get into basically what I picked up for the most part of January, don't forget, go to my last video, there is a giveaway. I have a couple things sitting next to me right now for the giveaway that I kind of compiled. But basically go on the video, like it, make sure you're subscribed, comment down below on that video as well. Make sure you watch it because, you know, there's a couple things in there you can see for the giveaway, some more information here and there. But either way, without further ado, let's jump into what I picked up for January. So I do believe I showed these off a little bit when I went to Barnes & Noble and picked them up for the Arrow 50% off sale. But of course we have Conan the Barbarian and then Conan the Destroyer. Of course not as good as the first one, but either way, I love these Arrow box sets. I'm definitely going to keep picking them up as long as I enjoy the movies because, you know, really, why would you pick up something and kind of have it hang out on your shelf for the most part if you don't enjoy it in some way or another? Then we got Turbo Kid because I have something else coming up here that I showed off already. I don't know if I showed it off on TikTok, Instagram, I don't know, it was somewhere. But we're going to show you again. Then we picked up Oculus because we went to, I believe it was Big Lots that I picked that up. It was like $3. And, you know, it's a pretty solid movie. It's very enjoyable, so I figured why not? And then, of course, we got Thanksgiving. I watched this the first day that I bought it. I absolutely loved it. I don't have a review for it or anything like that, so maybe, you know, here's just a random review, but I absolutely enjoyed it. It's a very, like, homage to 80s horror, 80s slasher, which, I mean, it's Eli Roth, so that kind of makes sense, but very enjoyable. You got a lot of great one-liners. I mean, really the one-liner that stuck with me, basically, that I don't want to spoil any of this, so I'm not going to give you a context of what it is, but basically he said that there's no leftovers this year because the killer's trying to kill everybody, which, come on, that's great. Yes, it's cliche and, you know, one-liners, whatever, but it's hilarious. Next up, again, I believe I showed this off already, but we have 24, season 1, 2. I'll hold them up like this, 1, 2, and 4. They didn't have 3. I went back and yeah, they had 3, but I'll watch the other seasons first and then pick them up when they go. You know, because honestly, they're about $2-3. So, I mean, a TV series, a whole season, plus 24 is just an enjoyable TV series. You can't beat it. Jack Bauer, he'll find you. Alright, next up, just a whole bunch of steelbooks. Most I got for a really good price because they were on sale or clearance, I guess, if you want to say so. You'll kind of understand that once we get into them. And of course, some of them just came out, so full price. But for the most part, these were pretty decently discounted. Even this right here, the Dewey Cox Walk Hard Steelbook, I got it at Walmart day one, but I think it was only like $19. So it wasn't really super expensive. The next two I'm extremely excited about. I just need these on Blu-ray. I got The Mandalorian. I have season 1, season 2. I love the steelbooks. I love what Marvel did with these. I don't want the 4Ks. I mean, I would have taken the 4Ks, but the 4Ks are more expensive. And, you know, they're easier to get when they're in Blu-ray. I just need the steelbooks because I feel like digital, they're not really, the way they were filmed, they're not going to be a huge difference between Blu-ray and 4K. And I just want the steelbook. I want to own these on physical because that's what we like. And then, of course, I had to get the Raid Redemption. I actually found this in a Best Buy that I rarely ever go to. I think I've gone there maybe once in the past year, just because it's like a 30-40 minute drive or so. But I figured, you know what, I had the day off, let's drive. But amazing movie, amazing steelbook. The 4K transfer does look pretty solid as well. And, you know, I found it in a Best Buy, just randomly sitting on a shelf with nothing else there. So, why not? Next up, we're going to have The Marvels. Again, say what you will about the movie. I enjoyed the movie. It's not the best Marvel movie. Unfortunately, it kind of seems like, you know, it's kind of dipping a little bit with the past couple things. You know, Loki season 2 is phenomenal, so I'm excited about Daredevil as well, so fingers crossed. But I love this steelbook. I love the way it looks. I love the colors they used. It's an enjoyable movie. It's not the best Marvel movie, but you can find enjoyment in it, and I did. Next up, we have, again, like I said, discounted, because we all know Best Buy is going out of business. No, I'm just kidding. Soon, they're going to turn into Circuit City. But as of right now, they got rid of all physical media, so they're just kind of dwindling down. Same place where I found the Raid Redemption. You know, I figured, why not? I got all 1 through 4 of the Expendables. Are they the best movies? No. Are they enjoyable because of the action? For the most part. But basically $12 each. I had some rewards, coupon or codes or whatever they are, points that I had to use or I wanted to use, because really there's nothing else at Best Buy that I need anymore. I used it on this. So basically, I think this was maybe $50 total because of all of the sales. And then on top of that, I think I got like 10 or 15 bucks off. So I think I paid like 35 for all these. And they're cool steelbooks. They're really nice. You know, they have, of course, they have their slip covers and all that because they're from Lionsgate. So it just makes sense. So if you follow this channel, you know I like horror scores, movie scores, records. I buy them throughout the month, basically kind of how I buy movies. I don't buy them as much just because they're a little bit more expensive, but if I could find some deals, I'll pick them up. But either way, with that being said, we'll go over what I picked up with the records, and then we'll jump back in the movies that I picked up today because I found some gems I'm really excited about. But first up, of course, we have Fear Street. We have all 3 of them right here. So we have the first, second, and third. It's a 3 LP. You're going to see kind of a trend, but I mean, if I can get it right there, Waxwork. I mean, they do a phenomenal job. Really, this one and one of the other ones that I have here, I bought from a secondhand store because they just had a better price, and not to mention they were sold out on their website for the time being. So I figured, you know what? Why not? I'll pick it up. Second off, you saw that I have the Turbo Kid Blu-ray. So of course, I had to get the Turbo Kid on vinyl. So this, of course, comes from Death Waltz. Again, Death Waltz, really it's Waxwork, Death Waltz, Mondo. I know there are some smaller labels here and there that also do a lot of movie scores, but I feel like those 3 are really good companies and they put out a really good product basically. But of course, we got Turbo Kid. I'm showing you the back. I don't even know why I'm showing you the back here, but there's the front right there. Most of these, if not all, I think most, not all of them, I do have them on my TikTok. Kind of goes a little bit more in depth inside the sleeves and the jackets and shows you the back, lets you listen to them a little bit. So if you want to do that, definitely do that. Go over my TikTok and kind of watch those. I do more in-depth videos over there just because, you know, I can do these in like a minute or 2 minutes and kind of show you around. On here, you know, I have to do all of the editing, and I don't want to get copyrighted with playing this music, so I do it on TikTok, and then sometimes they pull down the music. Either way, that's TikTok, that's not here. What's really nice about Waxwork too is what they do. I'm in kind of my own little Facebook group with them, a bunch of Waxwork, you know, fans, and a bunch of the people that basically run Waxwork. It's a secret little group, but what they do is every Friday, for the most part, they give out discounts. So a couple of these, I got these for 50% off. So I really got these instead of for $30, $40. I got them for like 15 or 20 bucks. So that's an extremely good price. I'm not going to complain whatsoever. But next up, this was one that I got for 50% off, was Halloween Ends. I don't know if I said Kills. I absolutely hate the movie. I'm sorry. I do. I think it's a terrible movie. But I love the score, so of course I had to pick that up, especially for 50% off. I think I got it for like 20 bucks. Next up, Chopping Mall. If you haven't seen this movie, you should see this movie. It's a very fun 80s, like horror, robots are killing people and stuff like that. But not to mention the score itself, it's very like synthy almost. Like I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's very like upbeat and synth. And it just sounds fantastic. Next up, which I am super excited about, I already played it a couple times. Fantastic, it sounds great. We have Beetlejuice. So they did repress this. A lot of their old stuff that they've done for like the past 5, 6, 7 years or so, because I believe this company has been working and kind of going through everything for 12, maybe 14 years, somewhere around there. Maybe like 2010-ish or so. But a lot of their older stuff, they actually have started to repress, you know, of course, different variants for the discs and everything, because the earlier ones that are worth more, they want to keep that. I mean, obviously you guys get certain things like that with being movie collectors and all that fun stuff. But next up, we have The Menu. Again, if you've seen this movie, the movie's fantastic. I know some people hate it, I guess, but I don't. I love that movie. And the score is just beautiful. You can literally let it run. There is not one bad song on there. It sounds fantastic. Second to last, we have the new Child's Play, 2019. I actually, you might see here in a little bit, I picked that up on Blu-ray. Spoilers, I guess. I got this score. I got it for I think $7 actually, because I used some little discount cards that I had at the buyback store. So I basically got it for $7. I figured, you know what? Let's give it a shot. I like Chucky. I like the score of the older movies. Why not? I love that score. It sounds fantastic. But, judge it for yourself. You like it, you don't like it. Everybody has preferences. But I did pick up the movie. You know what? Let's just show it right here. I picked up the movie for $6 because I love the score so much and I really had enjoyed it. I just figured, why not watch the movie? I know I've been holding off because, classics, and everybody says, man, they don't do them like they used to, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to make my own opinion. I've heard good things. I've heard bad things. I've heard people hated it. I heard people thought it was really good or maybe even better than the original. Blasphemy. I know. But I'm going to form my own opinion. Why not? Last but not least, we have one still in the package because usually I do these on TikTok, so I'll keep them closed until I actually do that video. But I just didn't have time, and we're going to do this. Hopefully I can get this in one shot. If you watch my TikToks, I always get these in one shot. I never have problems with it. And God, just I can't edit that out. Just assume that I got it in one shot, guys. That's it. Don't judge me. But without further ado, let's slide this bad boy out because I'm excited about this one too. Really, I just love all of the vinyls that I've gotten because why would I buy them if I don't like them? But we have the Warriors. We have the original movie score, and we also have the soundtrack to the movie. Of course, by Waxwork. I'm excited to jump into this. If you've seen the movie, the score really, makes the movie, in my opinion. Or really, if you ever listen to a movie that doesn't have a score, it's just blank, it sounds weird, it's confusing, there's no kind of tension build-up or anything, and just the movie in general is fantastic. But let's get back to the movies that I picked up today. So, as you can see on the shelf right here, I enjoy bad movies. I enjoy bad movies because most of the time, they're so bad they're good. They're so over the top, they're so out there, that it's just fun to watch bad movies with people and just laugh at them. Just make fun of them. I mean, it's it's my favorite pastime. So with that being said, of course, I like Mystery Science Theater 3000. So we ended up getting a couple of seasons here. So we have the second one right here. And these are the Rhino releases as well. These aren't the ones from Shout Factory, so these are the older original releases. I might go back to pick up a couple more. I don't see them selling out too quickly, but I might because there's certain movies that I just absolutely love, and they do a great job making fun of them. Not to mention right here, this is one of my favorites because it has a little interactive cover. So it has of course, that shoots across there, and we're gonna put that back before we mess it up. And then not to mention we have right here the little turn wheel. If I can get it going this way. Oh man, I'm having technical difficulties right now. But basically, the little wheel. Either way, here. I should be able to get it like this. I don't know. Oh man, this is terrible. I'm just embarrassing myself. There we go. I think I was just putting a little too much pressure on it. But basically, these turn. Let's just do this. And they have different quotes of different movies and stuff like that. So, cool little release. They're not too crazy on the inside. They just have, more artwork and disc artwork. And then we have the little booklet, kind of tells you which movie's which and which scenes are which and stuff like that. So for the most part, I mean, they were $7, $8, $10. I think the most expensive one I actually sent to my sister because she needed that one for her collection because, of course, she enjoys them as well. And the last two pickups that I believe just came out today, or at least the day that I'm filming this, probably not the day that it goes out, but we have the new Hunger Games movie, which I just love this steelbook. I love the way it looks. You can kind of just slide it up. You know, I'm thinking, I wonder, doesn't look as good as it would with this way, but you know what? She deserves some credit too. I don't know who this guy is yet. I'm excited to watch it. The girlfriend and I are going to watch it. And then, last but not least, Footloose on 4K, brand new steelbook. I absolutely love the way this looks. It looks like a cool, nice little cassette tape, like a little Walkman. Yes, the discs don't really have that great of artwork. Really, no artwork at all. And then this came with it. I didn't really like how they packaged it. This was actually behind the J card, stuck to the steelbook. It just, I don't know, it kind of made me nervous that it was packaged that way, but whatever. It's a nice little poster of Kevin Bacon. But either way, longer video than I anticipated, but, you know, that's just me. I enjoy my movies, I enjoy my records, want to show them off to you guys, let you guys know kind of what came out, what actually there is, because I know some people have no idea that certain things are out, and they see it, and maybe they want to try and go get it. So, without further ado, make sure you get into that giveaway. It's going to end Sunday, I believe that's the 18th, don't quote me on it, but I believe it's the 18th, so give away free stuff. Why not try and jump in? You know, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, do all that fun stuff. We're going to have more to come here. We're going to be doing these. You know, maybe we'll go thrift shopping or get a little crazy out there and do a vlog. Either way, let me know what you guys picked up this last week, this month. What do you guys think of my pickups? Yeah? Good? Bad? Terrible? Stupid? You didn't like them? You loved them? I hear them all the time. I hear everything. So, if you put a comment down there, I'll read it, and we'll see you guys in another video.